Welcome to Om Times TV, a division of Om Times Media and Broadcasting. "95% of our lives are run and created by our subconscious mind programming. Imagine if your subconscious mind is running many negative, disempowering, and self-sabotaging programs. How will that 95% of your life turn out to be? Would you like help to change your subconscious programming into something that works for you and set it to attract and create everything you desire? Join Tamra in her show Metaprogramming and the Human Biocomputer here on Om Times, where she will connect to the source energy and change your subconscious programming by deleting your negative belief systems. Tamra is the founder of Sacred Activations, a subconscious metaprogramming modality that rewires your brain and shifts hundreds of your belief systems so you can break away from lack, pain, and suffering and take control of what you want to create in your life. Tamra has helped hundreds of thousands of people worldwide, and she is here to help you too. It's not about fighting what you don't want. It's about creating what you do want. And the only way to do that is to change and upgrade your subconscious programming. Let Tamra help you create magic in your world. Tune in every week at Metaprogramming and the Human Biocomputer.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Living in 5D. This is going to be a personal private session with Leonard. He's got some major things he wants to work on, and I'll share those with you in a moment when I bring Leonard on. And I know you're going to want to stay tuned and have these cleared out of you too, because by listening to this call with Leonard, we're healing all of you. So this works for everybody. So stay tuned. He's got some major things he's going to work on. We're going to make sure we cover those. This is what you get in a webinar with me is this type of deep work. And I want to help you shift your life into power, into pleasure, into happiness and joy. Somebody just joined the call. Oh, speaking of joining the call, did you know you can join this live recording when we're recording this, and at the end you can ask questions? And to be live in the recording, the energy is so incredible and so amazing. We want you to be here with us. It really drives energy the more people we have in this. And just sign up free on my website and you will get the links so that you can join in. In Sacred Activations, Metaprogramming the Human Biocomputer, we are here to assist you to move forward and to thrive and to be excited about life, because we're the creators of this planet, we're the creators of our lives, and we're the creators of our future. And so I want to help you change the things that are creating your future so that you can have an incredible future. And you can do that right here and right now. Thank you so much. And I want to thank Leonard so much for coming on today. Leonard is a practitioner of Sacred Activations. He's always on the calls and he's always helping me and assisting me. He'll suggest activations I should be adding in that I didn't even think about. It's like, whoo, Leonard. So we're going to help you today. Let me go ahead and read a couple of the things we were going to be working on, and then we'll get started. So releasing the feeling of being persecuted. Having to wait for a specific age to do something. You know what? I absolutely love that one, because divine timing. People talk about divine timing. And you know what? In my 30s, I asked about my divine timing. And I was told it was 50. And I got so mad. How? No way, man. I'm going to be old by then. Did you know I got Sacred Activations at 50? Yeah. So, but we can change that. Why do we have to follow that timeline? You know, those are programs we put in there. We can change that and we can make it now instead of having to wait. So let's work on that. Ooh, this is going to be good. Breaking out of debtor's prison, planning your personal goals without overwhelming yourself, overthinking panic attacks, letting go of negative emotions, and more. So I'm going to get started and just find out what comes to me to help Leonard. And what I'm going to be doing is sacred activations. So I'm going to be saying names of sacred activations or belief systems. And what you do is just think about whatever comes up for you. That's all you have to do. The best thing to do is close your eyes so that you're not getting distracted, but just allow whatever thoughts and feelings to come up. You can't do this wrong. Welcome, Leonard. Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing
Hi.
okay.
Good.
Yeah.
So what else would you like to share about today and what you want to work on, or what would you like to share with everybody?
Well, I read everything down in my notebook, and I stopped using your universal mental mind bank check. And it's a lot easier just to not be scared and write it all down, as like it's a big long list of stuff that instead of being in that box of just being
Oh,
writing
so you're
everything
talking
else
about
on
the
the check.
box and timelines and
No, the prosperity training, all
yeah,
that,
yeah.
and instead of just going on, you need to squeeze everything into that little check. You can expand that into just like a notebook.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And I have I've been working on famous people get trashed,
Yeah, that's
dealers
a good one.
prospect bundles, um, having 2 or 3 failed businesses because I wasn't ready to be my own boss and stop the
Okay.
9 to 5.
So,
And
okay.
and what's coming up is the secret. Everything will be fine if I earn $50,000 a year. Everything will be taken care of, and then always
Right.
changing that money amount. And getting away from that programming of scams, being phony, just being true to myself, being able to manifest a certain amount of income per month
Okay.
or per year, all that.
Okay.
I'm glad feeling
Right.
that.
All right, let's start with whatever the universe brings me. I'm going to look at your list and we'll see what we get through today and what happens. Okay, so yeah, we'll do what comes to. And again, you guys, whoever you are, you're welcome to go inside and think about what Leonard's thinking about too, debtor's prison, not being able to make enough money, things like that. And I'm going to just be, when I'm talking, I'm saying names of activations that are happening or belief systems. So again, just focus on yourself, whatever comes up for you, okay? Okay, the first one I want to do is being persecuted. And there's a get out of jail free card is an activation. So I'm going to start with that because a lot of people feel like they're in prison or they're slave or the slave mentality. And again, debtor's prison, it's that prison concept of keeps you in these boxes and locked in where you're not free. So let's start with this. So however you feel persecuted or you're in debtor's prison or you feel like you're tethered to the darkness, that's another really, really good activation. So I'm going to start with these. And again, I'm going to be silent. But the feeling of overwhelm. How about the feeling of not being enough? Not enough, not good enough, not smart enough. Think about that.
Like the effect.
Prison planet. So divine timing, what does that mean for you? And can you change that for yourself? What is your divine timing and when would you like it to be? Let's change that. So again, debtor's prison. That's a huge one. We can be indebted to so many different institutions. But it's just one, debtor's prison. Let's let go of the debtor's prison. The slave mentality. How are you a slave? What are you a slave to? Overwhelm. Panic attacks. Defragmentation and laser focus. Our particles are pieces of our soul. Every time we think about something, we leave like little pieces of us in there. And when we're all over the place, it's hard to focus and it's hard to create because our energy is so scattered. So we're bringing all this back in to us as pure light and beauty, and taking it out of where it's all scattered, out of the collective, and bringing it in so that you can have laser focus and create what you desire. Also, with this comes healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries. Soul contracts. Let's release all those vows, commitments, and contracts. Soul contracts. Maybe soul contracts around your divine timing. All right, you guys. So if you can imagine coming into Mother Earth and just connecting your energy into Mother Earth. If you can imagine, you can go all the way into Mother Earth's heart chakra. And connect into that peace, love, joy, and happiness. You have some homework. Focus on what you desire to create. Make it simple. Not too many details. Universe fills in the details. Don't worry about all the details. I said I wanted my husband now. I didn't say I wanted an old boyfriend. And an old boyfriend showed up, you know. I just said this is my small list of what I want in a man. And everything was filled in that I wanted. Just make it simple, let the rest of the details come through, because the universe knows better than we do truly what we want and what will make us happy. And truly, if we focus on being happy and joyful, it just starts creating. Somebody signed into the call named Joy, and it brought joy out when I heard her name, that vibration, the word, the sound. And I thought, you know how a lot of spiritual people, when they awaken, hold on a second.
Happy,
Happy.
joy.
Perfect.
Definitely.
That's what I was thinking. You know how spiritual people, a lot of them change their name. Oh, I've awakened. My name is now this. Okay, so my name is Happy, Joy. I would just love introducing myself to people, you know. Hi, what's your name? Happy, Joy. What's yours? Oh, I think I'm going to do it.
That works.
Oh, isn't that fantastic? So yeah, Leonard, focus, happy, joy, happy, joy, even get up and dance. You know, it's, who cares, you know? I mean, look, I'm starting to sing on the show, and that's hilarious. Compared to the way I used to feel about my singing before, because I would think I'm doing really good, then I'd turn down the radio and I'd go, holy cow, that's bad. But does it really matter? It's, you know what I mean? Because when I had opportunities to sing out loud, I always do. And it's that vibration and that feeling. So being in that vibration and that feeling of happy, joy, really helps you create whatever it is you desire. It truly does. Focus on that. And, you know, I was floating in the bathtub the other day, and I heard I had the Epsom salts in it. And you know how water is a conductor, you know, so it really helps you think. You ever hear anybody say, I got a great idea when I was in the shower or even on the toilet? So, so I'm floating in the bathtub, and I heard, cancer, heart disease, stroke, and other diseases are just a vehicle for a way out. That's all they are. And if you clear out your belief systems, your anger, resentment, fear of the future, and all of that, then the disease is no longer needed and it just goes away. So it's not about fighting what you don't want. It's about focusing on what you do want. Ooh, did you hear that? The spoon just fell. I don't know how it did it. I really don't, but that was pretty cool. So it's true. And we're so busy fighting what we don't want. And we forget to focus on what we do want, because we're so busy over here. It's so important to catch ourselves and go back to what it is we desire, and continue going back to that, and continue going back to that, and just focus on that, you know. And it's a process. It's like doing yoga. It's like doing meditation. It's the same thing with creation. We have to put time into that, like you do. You know, you're doing it, Leonard. You've got your book. You're writing your stuff down. You're focusing on it. You know, and just singing happy, and joy with that helps it create so much faster, because it's our energy and our vibration behind what we truly want to create. You know what I mean? It's that energy we put into it. It's that excitement we put into it. And it's about just keep putting it out there. Keep putting it out there. Keep putting it out there. Thank you. You know, and
Without panic attack.
Without a panic attack. Yeah. Well, we did. I saw that when you were manifesting and stuff, and you were trying to do that, you just went to all these traumas with your thought.
Yeah.
So we cleared that with the defragmentation and laser focus. We brought your energy back in, so that, because you were bouncing all over the place.
It's easier to communicate.
Yeah. There's new activations on communication too. I don't remember what they are, but I'll be doing a webinar on those. I got them last week. There's some good ones. And I got one for dyslexia names. because I'm really bad at names, and that's one of the dyslexic things, but I never cleared that part of it. So I want to help people with names and stuff like that. And I definitely want to clear myself off of that. I have a really, really hard time, or have had, with names, and I'm over it. I want to let that go. But there's a lot of new activations that came out.
You ever have a activation for a brain fart?
For what?
Brain fart, when you're like, can't think of it.
No, that's a good
It's
one.
the obstacle is like
Clear brain
you can't have
farts.
this, you can't have this thought yet, and then it's like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
So,
what was I thinking about? Yeah. What was that? Clear brain farts. Okay, I wrote it down. I love it. I totally love that. So you guys, if you have any comments or anything, you're welcome to put them in the window. This is also a Q&A session to connect with you guys. So whatever you want to put in there, if you want to put hands up, we're going to continue talking to Chris, and I'll take your messages. I mean, your conversations or whatever I'm trying to say. After this commercial break, we will be right back. Stay with us. I'll also be running some more activations. And again, if you're enjoying this replay and you want to join in live, it's totally free on my website. Make sure you sign up. Thanks. I'll see you soon.
Om Times TV. Imagine becoming a super influencer. Reinvent yourself, invest in your brand, and then manifest your success with a robust spheric approach. Om Times Media and Broadcasting offers a unique and multifaceted way to become the spiritual and conscious influencer you deserve to be by putting your message across our powerful platform with its proven record of integrity and excellence. Through our produced shows, Om Times offers the opportunity to become a social media TV personality, a radio show host, an Om Times magazine columnist, and a syndicated podcaster, all in one shot. By live streaming your show on Om Times TV and broadcasting it across the extensive Om Times radio and TV networks, you become more than a host. You become an ambassador and a force for positive change. Om Times. Open yourself to the possibilities. Do you want to go deeper into sacred activations, which is a subconscious meta-programming process? Tamra Oviatt is inviting you to visit her website at tamraoviatt.com to sign up and get lifetime access to free 7 activations that you can listen to anytime you want or as often as you need. If you like what Tamra does and like to incorporate sacred activations into your life, she also offers live webinars, masterclasses, and practitioners training to further support your healing, manifestations, and expansion. There are hundreds of activations on her website that address different aspects of your life: money, health, relationships, intuitive abilities, and more. Head over to her website at tamraoviatt.com and experience the magic of sacred activations. Thank you for listening.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize, and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Hi, welcome back, everybody. So happy you're with Leonard and I. We're doing a public-private session today. If you're just joining us, please make sure you go back and listen to all the activations we did. We really worked on a lot about Prison Planet and being able to really focus on what you desire. Quit being a slave, really mentality, and locked into that, because there's so many different ways that we can be slave to the 3D. It's time for us to really live in the 5D. And that is really creating what we desire, us being our own master, our own connection, and really being in our power to create the life we desire. That's all available here for us now. We don't have to wait. We can do this right now. It's going to take some work on your part. You need to spend some time working on yourself, doing sacred activations or anything else that will reprogram your subconscious belief systems so that you can be creating the life you desire right here, instead of just doing whatever happens and being in reactive mode. So it's so important to bring our energy in the now and not get sidetracked. And it takes practice. I know it does. But you can master this. You can master your life. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. When I started sacred activations, I had a lot of healing to do. And my life has changed. I mean, completely. And I absolutely love my life. Am I perfect yet? No. Is there another level I want to go? Yeah. Do you get bored when you get clear? No. You get more things to do. You get more experiences to have. And it's evolution, really. And it's really just about us reprogramming ourselves so that we're creating the life we desire. And it's totally available. There's no restrictions. There's no special people. There's people that listen and take the time to work on themselves. And then there's people that get bounced around in life. And there's people that have a little bit of both. There's that activation, heaven and hell. Because a lot of people create a life of hell for themselves right here. You don't have to be on anywhere else. Or they create heaven on earth for themselves. Or a lot of people do a little bit of both. And if you're doing 51% heaven, that's pretty good. You know what I mean? And you go from there, but make that your focus. Okay, 50% of the day, I'm going to be really happy and things are going to go amazing. Even that is a really good start to focus your energy on really creating what you desire in life. And it's up to us, you guys. I did a lot in this class. There's a lot more coming up on January 4th. This is going to be a class by donation. So, make sure you sign up. We are going to be going really deep into the belief systems, how we're stuck in money and overwhelm and frustration and the world belief systems about what's being thrown at us, about what we're capable of or what the future holds. We can shift all of that, and we can shift it like this. And it's just focusing on ourselves. It changes the whole world, and we can do that. And on January 4th, I'm doing an event where it's going to be like an hour to an hour and a half, where we're clearing a lot of stuff, and then we're focusing on creating. And we're going to have a workbook for you so you can write a list of some goals you want. And I'm going to help you with some sacred geometry energies that are going to help you create that really, really fast. And it'll also be a separate recording for you so you can listen to that anytime you want. I'm so excited about doing this class. Sorry, I'm just so excited about 2023 and what we're going to create and what we're going to do. You guys, we've got this. We've got this. And 2023 we're going to level up. The shifts we had, which haven't been exciting over the last couple of years, right? But so it's been amazing and incredible deep shifts is what's been happening, truly. And we're going up. I mean, sure, there's going to be a few bumps in the road, but we're going up. Just keep focusing on what you desire to see in your life. And don't fight the other stuff, because when you're fighting the other stuff, that's where your energy goes, into the energy of fighting the other stuff. It's important to bring your energy back to what you desire to create. And that is so important. The other day I was doing a training in Japan, and I was doing world mastery class, and somebody brought up the war, and it kind of shocked me because I forgot it was going on. I went, oh yeah, that's going on in the Matrix. Now, some of you, that's front and center in your whole life and everything you think about. I don't think about it. It pops in and I just went, that's just part of the Matrix. That's just part of the energies playing out. That's just part of the game. That's all it is. We shouldn't put our focus on that. because then it's distracting you from your time to create what it is you desire. And that's your job. You know how we get world peace? Our hearts. Us. We don't have to be out there being loud. We don't have to be out there saving the world. All we have to do is work on ourselves, and then within us, we start creating world peace in our lives. And then that's what we see. I mean, when somebody brought that other belief system into my awareness, I was a little shocked, because it's just not in my awareness at all anymore. And then it makes me think, should I be aware of that? And I went, well, what do I want to create? Well, I want to create happy, happy, joy, joy. That's what I want to create. So if I put my energy over here, I'm going to be creating sadness and anger and fear and sacrifice. I don't want to create that. That's not the world I want to live in. It's up to us to create our own world on what we want to live in. You know, some people say we're going to separate off into two worlds. In a way, we do, because the matrix of what's going on in the world, it's not part of my reality. I'm here in it, but that no longer affects me. So are we going to be separate and go off two different ways? No. Will everybody get it? No, but most people will. And those that are supposed to will continue to expand just by us expanding ourselves, because we are in a grid system around the whole planet, around the whole universe. We're universal and we're connected into all of this energy. So every thought, feeling, and emotion we have helps create the whole of the universe. Universal self. Yeah, I love that. That's so good, Leonard. You are amazing. You really are.
You are too.
I know, but I'm starting to know, but so are you. I'm finally to accept it. It's like, damn, I'm a teacher. Go teach, Tamra. You know, it's okay to do that. Same with you, Leonard, because I always appreciate you on a call. You're always typing things up. Sometimes I don't say them, but I always see them. I just want to let you know.
That's what's clearing for me at the time that I'm typing. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it comes up, clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it, clear it. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's good.
The clearing process doesn't have to be complicated. Just easy as breathing.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. Well, thank you. I always appreciate you being here.
Absolutely.
So is there anything else you would like to share?
Well, my retirement, I lost money, and that probably has to do with past life wealth stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. All right. Well, just keep
Because a while back I thought I needed to buy all of your activations in order for it to come into the world and let everyone else have it, rather than you got to do this, you got to do this. I'm like, no, just download the stuff and just let it go.
there
Into
you
the
go.
world, you don't have to work hard to be happy,
Right.
and you don't have to work hard to have nice things. You just have to allow.
I didn't hear you right.
You don't have to work hard to have nice things in your life.
Yeah.
You just have to let yourself be happy and allow yourself to come to yourself.
Exactly. You just allow yourself to be happy. And when you find yourself somewhere else, bring yourself back to, and just seriously, you guys, if you just sing and dance happy, happy, joy, joy, that'll really help. Do you use that? I saw it on your notebook.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Does it-
big fan of Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. Good. Good. Thank you, honey. All right. Somebody wrote in, Debs or Carolina, I'm wondering, can you guys go on and read the comments for me? Ren and Stimpy, yeah. Do you do a great activation for the disconnection from the matrix? Yeah. But there's more than one you're going to be able to do. It's like riding a horse and then flying a spaceship. Disconnecting from the matrix takes some steps. Alchemy of the Third Dimension is a really, really good one. Timelines and Parallel Universes is another really good one to help you with that. There's a lot of suffering and fear programs. Universal Birthright is another one that's really good for that. Yeah, you could do it. I've done it for most part. I'm not completely done, but I've done it for the most part.
Exiting the matrix with love.
Yeah. Yeah, there's another.
Realizing that my life is my matrix.
Yeah,
and
my life is my matrix. That's a really good one. That's good.
And
See how good.
put happy, joy out into it and be like, right, fill it all up in a heartbeat kind of way.
Yeah. Perfect.
There's a question here.
Okay. Hi, honey. Thank you. This is Debs, my executive assistant.
So, hi, Tamra. Do you have anything for a busy mind? Past negative memories? Many thanks. That's from Abbott.
Hi, Abbott. Definitely. We did that today. So go back and listen to it again. Defragmentation and laser focus is one. And we did that today. That's really polar opposites. Polar opposites help you change your negative belief systems that run. Yeah, that's true. Busy, busy, busy. You know, you can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. You can't do this. Can't do this. Can't do this. Same freaking recording, right? It's in your neuron lines. Polar opposites will clear that out for you. Also, brain imbalance really helps. We have a webinar coming up with brain imbalance and also working on your shadow self. I think that just got posted today. That's coming up. That's going to be a really good class too. Plus, I have practitioner training coming up. And I'm going to be coming to England, and I'm also going to be having a live in-person class in Cancun. But you can join the practitioner training and do it online. And if you sign up early, you get the recordings from the last class. And I'm always building on it. So it's like getting 2 classes in one. Join the live class, plus do the recording from the other class. It'll actually get you ready for the live class. And then right after that, I'm doing Timelines and Parallel Universe class. And that class will help you clear your past and future timelines, where instead of going in and healing this or that in a past life, we're actually just pulling the whole thing. We're pulling the whole program and giving you a new program of creation. It changes you really, really fast. And when you look back on your timeline, all these different past lives shift in a supportive line instead of something negative. Can you do it? Yeah, you can. They're just programs. Why do you have to go back and heal this in a past life or that in a past life? Why can't you just heal it all at once? And that's what we do in the Timeline and Parallel Universe. Plus, we program our future in that class too. But you have to be a practitioner in order to do Timelines and Parallel Universe. So those are both coming up, I think, in February. All right. Sorry, I just went blah, blah, blah. Okay. Debs, is there another question?
No more, no.
Okay. All right, you guys, you're welcome to ask questions. I'm happy to answer them for you. I want to thank you for joining us today. It's been absolutely lovely. Leonard, is there anything else you would like to share before we go? We have a few more minutes.
No, just be open to whatever comes up, and it's okay.
Exactly. Thank you so much for being my guest today. I really appreciate you. Leonard's really amazing, and his contact information is below. He is a practitioner, so if you want to do a session with him, I think he does sessions. I'm sure he does. he's really good. And he knows what activations to run. Like I said, he's alive in a lot of my calls, and he adds activations, and he comes up with some amazing ones that I haven't even thought about yet. So he's absolutely incredible. Make sure you book a session with him. Next week, we have some special hosts, and they are two of my teachers, Maria Teresa and Amanda. And they are going to be doing a public-private session on loss of loved ones and grief during the holidays. And so that's also coming up. So make sure you sign up live so that you can do that. It's going to be a public-private session. They're going to be running a lot of activations about being sad and lonely during the holidays, and grief about losing loved ones. I mean, that's going to be really, really good. They're amazing teachers of sacred activations. I'm really thankful that they're on my team. I'm thankful Leonard is a practitioner, and he can help you with private sessions. So make sure you join us next week. I am taking off. We're actually going on our honeymoon this weekend to the Cancun boat show. And so I'm really looking forward to that, to get away for a couple of days with my honey, because we haven't done that in a year. So if I don't see you before the holidays, because I'm doing the 27th, I will be live. If I don't see you before the holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you call it, Happy Universal Love Fest Day, whatever that is for you. And I'll see you after the holidays, although before New Year's. So happy, joy. Make sure you get signed up for the class on the 4th, manifesting your life, getting in your power, changing your story. And I will see you soon. Thank you, everybody, for the comments. We really, really love them. Really love you. This isn't possible without you. Absolutely love you being here live with us. It really energizes us. And if you're listening to a replays, make sure you sign up so you can join in free, and then get the notice of the replays when they're available. All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.